Hey, I'm Katherine Maslen. I'm a naturopath, nutritionist and author. In this video, I'm going to answer the question, what is up with my gut? And we've all asked this question to ourselves at one time or another because digestive problems are probably the most common thing that people experience. The reason for this is because your digestive system needs a lot to function. So we need good stomach acid, enough enzymes, the right type of foods, low stress, so many different things so that we digest our food and get what we need every single day. So let's examine bloating, where we might feel uncomfortable in the digestive system, our pants might be a bit tighter, we might just feel a bit icky in our guts. So bloating occurs because there's either too much, like an increase in fluid or an increase in gases in the abdominal cavity. So this can be caused by food intolerances, where we eat a food that we shouldn't or that our body doesn't agree with. When we eat the food, it actually will cause an inflammatory reaction and cause a fluid build-up in the gut. It can also happen from maldigestion because we don't have enough stomach acid or we don't have enough digestive enzymes. We eat a food, it moves into the lower intestines and it actually ferments and starts creating gases and wind. The other cause of bloating is actually a dysbiosis or a bacterial imbalance in the gut. So what this means is in our digestive system, we actually have more bacteria than we have cells in our body. So we've got your good guys, which you might know as your lactobacilli or bifidobacteria, and then there's these other guys that are actually all in the mix. When you don't have enough of the good guys, it allows the other bacteria and fungal organisms in the gut to grow, and it causes what we call a dysbiosis or a bacterial imbalance. So when we have a dysbiosis, things are fermenting, they're bubbling, they're just not working the way that they're supposed to. Now, when we look at constipation, that can be caused by a number of dietary things. Not drinking enough water is a huge thing with constipation. If you're not drinking 2 litres of water a day, it means that water will get sucked out of your bowel to be used in your system. Not having enough fibre in the diet, so not enough whole grains or legumes or fruits and vegetables, means that your body won't have enough fibre to actually bulk up your stool and pass it through. Another cause of constipation is food intolerance, and in particular wheat can cause a problem with your gut and can often really block people up. On the other side of things, if you have diarrhoea, it can also be caused by food intolerance, but most commonly dairy rather than wheat. So if people are intolerant to dairy, it's very common for your body to try and excrete that, and you get a looser bowel movement going on. Dysbiosis or bacterial imbalance, which we were speaking about earlier, is also really highly implicated in diarrhoea. And often if we have a bacterial imbalance that is high enough that it can cause almost an infection or a large overgrowth, it means that we can have diarrhoea quite severely and for a long time, and it's really something that we need to look at. So whether you're getting bloating, diarrhoea, constipation, reflux, or even just an indigestion feeling, it means in the digestive system something is not quite right, and we really need to look into that and do some more investigations. So my top 3 tips for digestive health is to cut out those major intolerances, which are wheat and dairy. Do that for 2 weeks and then see how you feel, because often that will help to alleviate the symptoms. Also, we want to make sure that we have a diet that is low in sugar and refined carbohydrates, because those 2 things actually will feed the bad bacteria in your gut and cause a fungal overgrowth and a bacterial imbalance. My 3rd tip for digestive health is to include fermented foods in your diet. So fermented foods could be something like some natural probiotic yogurt or some sauerkraut perhaps. So those fermented foods have those good bacteria that we can actually eat to recolonize the gut. I'm Katherine Maslen. I'm a naturopath, nutritionist and author. Please make sure you watch the other 3 videos in this series. There's a lot of good value for you in there. And if you do have any type of digestive difficulties, please book an appointment with our team. It's something that very often is easily fixed. See you next time.